Christ Church. We just here to ask a few questions about Thanksgiving, if you don't mind.
Oh, no.
You good?
That's good. The original Thanksgiving.
Are you from the, what tribe you from?
The Wampanoag. My husband's a chief.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The Wampanoag tribe?
Well, it's Wampanoag
Descendants
Nation.
from the original,
Federation of Old Plymouth Indian
that first met,
Tribes.
Oh, I heard a lot about them. They're the ones that, slaughtered like 700 or so, right?
What's that?
Women and children?
Slaughtered,
Okay,
such
no,
as
this is.
What
I think what he's
we
talking
got
about.
slain.
No, he's
No, I'm talking about your foreparents.
No, he's talking about King Philip's War. I think that's what you're talking about. What happened was the original contact came with the English settlers that came here. They took over a village that was owned by, that was first occupied by the Patuxet tribe, Wampanoag Patuxet, here in Plymouth.
Okay.
It was a partially deserted village.
Okay.
Because a lot of people had died of disease. So the first winter they spent there. So they had some shelter because they came during a very bad time of year where the weather was harsh.
Okay.
It was the local Wampanoag people of those tribes that taught them how to farm the land and what was good to eat and what wasn't poisonous. Because they come from Europe, and we had certain things that were wild, like berries and nuts and sunflower seeds, and we farmed. Wampanoag people are very peaceful people. They farmed the land. They grew beans, squash, and corn. And showed them how to eat that food. Then the second year, what happened is right after that, our Grand Sachem, Wampanoag was like, they call it a nation, but it's similar to a state. If you look at the whole United States, there's all different nations. Those are like states.
Okay.
And it covered from Rhode Island all the way to southeastern Massachusetts. And we had different tribes that had their own chiefs. Then we had the Grand Chief, this Grand Sachem, which is Massasoit. We're all heard of Massasoit. Now, he lived over in Rhode Island.
Okay.
He came over with 90 warriors.
That's not too far from here, right?
Nope.
Okay,
Providence, Rhode Island.
Right.
He came over with 90 warriors, and he brought venison and game, and that was written in Governor Bradford's journals, and they signed the Massasoit Code.
You seem pretty happy on this Thanksgiving.
He's from the First Christ Church.
Yeah,
All
the
right.
Gathering of Christ Church.
Brother and
Yeah.
sisters.
How you
from
doing,
the-
Chief? How you doing, brother?
All
How
right,
you doing?
Chief Joseph, Rodney Randy Joseph.
Blessed meet you.
I got
Alright.
as far as the Massasoit Compact.
You're doing history.
Oh yeah,
That's what they wanted.
I just have a few questions, if you don't mind.
What state are you people from?
We're actually from Philadelphia,
Very nice.
Philadelphia,
Very nice.
Pennsylvania.
Philadelphia,
We come all the way here
Pennsylvania.
to
Delaware.
grace the great land.
Yeah, appreciate that.
But we wanted to know, what do Thanksgiving mean to you today? Like, what do it mean to you?
What it says right here. What it means to us is called Nico Mosatiwani. That's the meeting place of Indian people, the Great Green Corn Festival. Corn is sacred in East than us. Corn is very sacred to us, as many other generations of people, ethnic people. But we had 3 miles of cornfields for the spring. Fall is the period of time. That's the full moon. We have 13 moons. And on each moon tells us how to plant our corn, when to catch our fish, to fertilize our corn. So we are Wampanoag, Plymouth County Wampanoags of the Federation Plymouth Indian Tribes. And Thanksgiving to us is because we gave hope to the Christian religion and the Puritan religion of the people in 1620 to 1621 by the treaties we signed. Massasoit was called the Massasoit Compact.
Okay.
And this is we call it the American Indian Thanksgiving because not Virginia, where it first started. It first started here.
Okay.
If we didn't make our treaties in 1621 and 1671 to 1775, the colony would still be British or French.
Okay.
That's deep words.
Okay. Well, that's good. Now, another question.
Hit me with everything you
Okay.
got.
Here's a good one. Here's a good one. I have one good question.
What's that?
When your ancestors, were settled on here in this land, in this great land, I don't think when they started, to teach how to crop and do those things, that this would be the end result for their children.
Right.
So, what do you think this day mean to your foreparents?
When you say this day, you mean the Pilgrim Thanksgiving. That's what you're talking about. How do we feel?
How
does it feel? They're having a celebration over the land we took.
Exactly. That's
what you're getting to. You want some fire and stone?
No. I want the truth. I want the truth.
They're all shaking the ass. That's what they want to hear.
I'll tell you. Listen, now let me. Based on your foreparents.
Right.
Just think about your foreparents now.
And not mixed blood parents.
Exactly.
Right.
How do you think they would feel today, understanding that there's a day in commemoration of the settlement of their great land, after they have taught the settlers how to crop, how to live the land, how to live through the winter?
Fighting the wars.
What do you think they would feel today?
What they would feel.
Speaking the spirit of your foreparents.
Well, the truth of the matter is they would feel very upset and disgusted.
Okay.
They would feel disgusted because they wrote their treaties to protect the tribes in the 13 colonies all the way to 1775, the new United States colonies. Okay. What were in those treaties, we just wasn't giving our lives and giving our women to make the uniforms for these great soldiers to fight the revolution. What we did is say we have the right to use of land.
Okay.
That we didn't want to. We had Plymouth County Wampanoag people had 500,000 acres to serve. All right, and losing all of that, that's all state and federal government owned. We have a right to use the land to this day, but we can't use the land. And we were talking about litigation that I'm involved with. It's the federal government. Actuality, we wanted to make a great museum about our forefathers. That's why that question is very deep. In this pavilion here, many of the people in the state of Massachusetts are very nice to us. Okay. There's the federal government, Secretary of Interior's office, and the Army Corps of Engineers, as a matter of fact, who stopped us in 2005 with a lot of legal representation saying that we can't use the land. So therefore, it becomes a legal battle. So yes, we're very upset at that. We love our brothers. We love our white brothers. We love our brown brothers. We love our yellow brothers. Okay? But we must live in harmony. And answer your question is that the point is that we want to be able to use our land and show that we're a part of history.
Okay.
We're not the negative part of history. We're the positive part of history. We made it. We saved our people. And this comes from the passion of my heart because I'm 65% Indian blood. My people, I have to teach my children and do it 1 week at a time. Okay? The state says, okay, we will welcome you because you're doing great work. You're a negotiator of Indian laws and programs and other races as well. But the outcry from what you're trying to get from me is that we're very upset about it.
Okay. Now, I want to stay at the center of you because
go right ahead with
I
the
want to read something out of the Holy Bible because I know that the North American Indians are very